Hey there, good morning YouTube. Welcome to the Jim of All Trades channel. Glad you made it by. My name is Jim. I am a crypto trader and a Forex trader here to help you understand the market from an Elliott Wave perspective. Guys, I'm just an Elliott Wave trader looking at the market for 5s and 3s. We put them together to see known structures, put them together and predict where price might be going and try to find trade setups based on what we're seeing in the direction we're looking at in wave structure. Guys, wave structure tells you so much about where price is going. So we analyze the wave structure as a key component. It's not the only component, but as a key component of what we do as we trade. If you'd like to learn how to look at wave structure and how to understand what it's telling you, I'd love to teach you everything I know. In my Discord, you'll find it. You'll find all my course. You'll find a course of so many videos and just teach you psychology and risk management as a trader, and my Elliott Wave course that's built into that. It's a well-balanced course that I've spent a lot of hours putting together. So I'd love to have you in the Discord. Come on in. Plus, you get a community of traders who are doing the same thing you're doing, just from all over the world, from Australia and Denmark and Poland. We've got people in Ireland and Scotland and Canada, just Mexico, Brazil, just so many different places in the world. China, we've got just people in a lot of different places. Philippines, I'm trying to think of other places as people come up. So we'd love to have you. Anybody is welcome. Just join my Patreon, become a Patreon supporter, and listen. It's kind of a money back guarantee kind of deal, really. I've never taken money from somebody that's been dissatisfied, who didn't feel like they got their money's worth. Now, it may not be everything you want or expect. Time will tell, but or what you're looking for, but you can give it a try. If you're just not happy with it, let me know. I'll give you your money back. It's no problem. But love to have you in there. Love to grow a community of traders that are learning. Now, we're a family as well, so we even do Bible studies a couple nights a week as a family. Just anybody that wants to join. We had a really good one last night. I've got some of those Bible studies recorded on my channel, so love to have you in. Okay, that's an invitation. I don't spend a lot of time in inviting people to the Discord a lot. I just want to let you know I got one, and it's Jim of All Trades Discord, the best Discord out there. Good people, because my people make it the best. And I really work hard for you in there. We get 2 live streams a day as well, plus all the educational materials. So you'll never be wondering what the waves are doing. You'll always be up to date on what the possibilities are. All right. Well, let's jump into the market. Let's look and see what we're seeing here. My basic idea of wave structure for now, I've got 2 options, and I've only got one of them on the screen right now. That this looks to be a bearish wave. Okay, that's gonna have more downside to it. Okay, looking at the 4-hour chart, guys, the RSI is still trending to the downside. We have not had any break back to the upside. So if things change in the next 4 to 8 hours over today, and we get a break back to the upside that crosses this RSI line, well, that's going to tell me market's a little bit maybe changing or at least correcting in a way that's heading up. Okay, so we're gonna have to watch that and see if there's a break to the upside. That's going to be an indicator that momentum is shifting. But for now, momentum is still pushing to the downside on all time frames. You can even see the 4-hour curling back over. We had a retest this morning. It's curling back over. We'll see what happens on this next candle or two. That's going to tell us a lot. However, basic wave structure I'm looking at this as a possible ABC, in which case I'm really looking for 5 waves, and to be honest with you, that 5 waves is looking more like it's got to come down. I've got a potential diagonal drawn here. I'm not a big fan of that count, but that brings us down to about 25 to 26K in that range. 25,891 is the target there at the 1618. That seems a little shallow of a correction, to be honest with you, if it comes down here. I'm actually looking more likely, if I had to guess, that this actually began up here as a 1-2-1-2, and so we're going to have a 1-2 here. Let's see, let's get rid of that. Boom, right there. We're actually going to call it a WXY. Okay, so we're going to look at this as a WX and now a Y wave that's probably coming down here. And that Y wave has an A, a B, and now I'm looking for C. I'm looking for 5 waves in C. So I'm looking for basically something like this. 1, 2, let's finish 3, 4, and 5, or 3 might come even down lower than this right there. So I'm looking for kind of a deep move, possibly all the way down to these wicks here. Get down back down to the 618 retrace, maybe of this entire move from the downside back up. So let's pull the fibs on that guy. Just see where we might land here, just to give you a target zone to think about if we come down. Yeah, the 2618 sitting at 24K. I like that area. That's confluent with the 50% retrace at 0.5 fib. I really like that level, but if this wants to go deeper, I imagine it can. I won't like it. I think if it gets down to 23K and 22.8, if this gets to be a deep correction, then we're probably coming down to 21.5. Okay, but we should find some support there. I would imagine that's the last. That's really the area. Now, if it starts getting a lot deeper than that, then we're going to start changing our tune. I'm not going to be looking for upside. I'm going to be like, okay, what's happening here? So, in other words, right now I'm looking at this waves structure here. Right now, again, when I say right now, I just mean that what I see in the chart. I'm kind of interpreting it as a 1-2, and I'm waiting for that 1-2 to finish. Now that 2 can be shallow. Okay, that 2 doesn't have to be. It could be here, or even down here. Okay, the wave structure. I want to see it play out a little bit, and we'll be able to project that target a little bit better as we see the RSI develop as well to the downside. But looking at it as 1-2, okay, that means we're getting ready to be in the third wave of the third, which is the monster wave of Elliott. Okay, in other words, that's the big wave. In other words, that's the kind of wave that's going to come way up here pretty quickly once this wave finishes. If this is a 1-2, this is going to shoot up and it's going to go up pretty fast. Okay. Now the other option here, and it's the only other count that I can see on the chart. For now, is let's remove some of this stuff so you can see it clearly and not be biased by these lines there. There we go. Boom, right there. The only other option is that this becomes more complex, okay? That we indeed have a W wave there, okay? And we're in the middle, and this could be an X and that could be a Y. And that could be the A wave of something more complex. In fact, what we could be in the middle of right now is the beginning stages of another 3-wave move to the upside, where you get an A, B, C to the upside that breaks the high here. It takes out the liquidity that's been developing over here, and there'll be more liquidity that'll develop as this wave works its way up and then back down. It'll come up and take the high. Everybody thinks, hey, here we go. This is continuation. And then all of a sudden it drops like a rock, just so fast. And it takes out the liquidity down here and takes these levels out. Now, it may not come back down to 20. I really like $25,000, guys. I really like that level as support. So I'd really love to see $25,000 hold if something like this plays. Okay. If it comes down from where we are, the wave structure is pointing to a deeper move, maybe at 24K. So I'm kind of predicting, if it comes down now, a fairly deep move. Unless it just gives us a real little shallow move. So here are the 3 counts that I presented, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ending diag, and we're done right in this range. Shallow wave reversal, here we go, okay? And we'd be heading up to the upside. That's one idea that I'll be watching for and trying to see if I can trade that wave, okay? Second idea is that we actually come down from here and we come down a lot deeper. So this becomes a different count there, but we finish the wave somewhere around 24K range ballpark, okay, 24, 20, 23.7, to 24K. All right, that's idea number 2. Then I'd be looking for a reversal and back to the upside. We'll start working our way back up. Again, that's where the big wave, the big mama comes, okay? And then the final idea that I have is that we just have a 3-wave correction that we're getting ready to start in on again, and this is going to work its way up. It's going to break the high and then come crashing down. Or, and a slight variation of that is that we get a running flat of some kind where we come crashing down, but we don't break this low, and then we go from there, and this becomes a running correction there. Okay, so that would be A, B, and C right there, and then we go, or we come down here to lower targets down here. 25K is ideal for me. And then we go. So I know there's a lot of lines on the screen, but I'm just showing you the possibilities of wave structure. So now that I've kind of shown you a map of what could happen, that's basically what I'm seeing. So what we do is we watch the wave develop on the smaller time frame, and then we find tradable waves within that, within that environment, and we say, okay, yeah, what's more likely going to be this as the wave develops. We say, okay, it's more likely going to be this one maybe as this goes up today. So if this starts moving up today, I'm like, okay, it's more likely this wave. If it starts rolling over and going down, so okay, I'm going to look for one of two things. This might go down deep. If it starts going down fast and furious, then I'm going to be looking for lower targets. If it goes down and finds stalling around this 25K range, I'm going to, okay, that might be a bottom. I'll look for a potential reversal, signs of reversal, and I'll look to trade it long. And so we make our trading decisions based upon what we see the market do. I've offered you some ideas as to what the structure could do, as Elliott wave theory kind of gives us a forward look into what that structure might look at as we put the 5s and 3s together. So that's what we're doing here on the channel, guys. If you've never heard of Elliott wave, or if you don't understand it, a lot of people think it's kind of voodoo-ish and whatever, but really, guys, this market moves very, very predictably with 5s and 3s. Now, just because I've offered you 3 or 4 options doesn't mean we can't trade it. It just means I don't know which of those is going to play. All of them look plausible at this moment. The market does whatever it wants to do, and there's so many variables. We just do our best to trade safely within that environment. So as we see where it might be going, we pick trades within that environment that are going to be safe trades to take. Okay, I teach people all of that. I teach that risk management in my Discord, and that strategy as well. Love to have you in there. Well, with that said, wanted to give you just a quick wave update. Hey, if you like this comment, if you like this content, comment, put a comment, and hey, tell me thanks for the video. I'm going to try to get you some more midweek videos as we move along. And let's see if we can grow the Gym of All Trades community. We'd love to have you in there and on the channel. So if you're brand new to the channel, welcome. Glad you're here. You won't find a guy on YouTube that's more committed to you guys. Anyway, with that said, y'all have a fantastic day. We'll see you later. Don't forget to share that love in the comments and leave a like for me. Help the YouTube algorithm. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.